back. This is day 4 of breaking the event horse. Today we're going to start bellying him, so I'm going to stay on the ground and I'm going to throw her up there and she's going to lay across him for the first time.
And at this point, Dan still has total control of what the horse is doing. I'm just going to be dead weight laying over his back. And with some horses it can take a week to get to this point or longer. This horse was very well handled. He'd gone through the sales and he traveled over from Ireland, so he's used to people and we were able to go a little bit quicker, but it's a process that I'm happy to let Dan be in control of because he has a lot more experience breaking the young horses than I do, and now my job is to let him still be in control of the horse and lay over his back.
Alright, so I've already done the lunging in the stall like we've done the last couple of days. So now I'm just going to take the stirrups and I'm going to cross them over the front of the saddle so that they don't get in the way and they're not going to bang against the side and upset him. So just kind of like as if you were schooling your horse and you wanted to do some no stirrups work. Just cross them over the front. And then Caitlin's going to come over. You want to kind of jump up and down beside him a little bit. So a little bit of desensitization is good if they don't mind it. I have had some horses in the past that if you do this sort of desensitizing work, it actually makes them more upset. So that's probably good. Do a little bit on the other side. So if it is a horse that's getting more upset by the jumping up and down, I do just not do it because there's no point in getting them wound up if you don't need to. So horses that get a little bit twitchy about this, I'll stop doing it if that's the case, and we'll just go to bellying. All right, that's probably good. Grab the reins. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. All right?
Yep.
Now when I'm bellying, I like to grab the billets from the other side, so it gives you a little bit of security. You want your weight to be roughly even over the horse, but you want to have a little bit more on your feet side. So if the horse scoots off, you're going to land on your feet, not on your head. So I'd say about 40% on one side, 60% on the other. Good boy. And then we're just repeating the process just like we've done. So we just build a little bit on what we've done each day. Good boy. Good boy. Good walk. Hello. That's good. Good boy. So that's pretty good for our first day. He did scoot a little bit, which is pretty normal, but he handled it pretty well. And then on the first couple of days of bellying, because all of this took about 10 minutes, we'll actually do a little bit more, and I'll take him up to the ring and walk him around in hand like I did yesterday. So this is how this part of the breaking process goes. I'll do a little bit in the barn while putting Caitlin up on the new horse, and then do a little bit on the ground in the ring, so that every day he gets a little bit more and more comfortable with the ring.